AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety, saving lives through research and education.
If only I'd been born first. That would be me now.
See you later, CJ.
I'm CJ, and that's my sister. She's practicing to get her driver's license. She's so lucky. I can hardly wait till it's my turn to drive. I can just picture it. Did I mention I have a pretty active imagination? Seriously, though. Only 16 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days to go. But who's counting? So, I've been helping my sister study for her driver's test. And a lot of safe driving for a car is the same for driving a bike, especially seeing what's happening on and around the street. Think about what you look for when you're a passenger. If you're hungry, you notice pizza. If you're like me, you notice motorcycles. But when you're the driver, you have to pay attention to other things. Like doors on parked cars, traffic lights, kids near the street, and stop signs. Otherwise, you might end up ground beef. When you're driving a bike, paying attention and following the rules is cool. It's smart and it's safe. And driving a car later will be simpler too. The most important thing you need to know when you're riding your bike is how to look. Seeing the right things is very important. First, you want to be looking in your path of travel. That's where you're going. Then imagine a straight line in front of you. That's your line of sight. Anything you see to the side without turning your head is called your peripheral vision. And everything you can see at one time is called your field of view. Boy, that sounds a lot like school, doesn't it? The main thing is you want to get the big picture, seeing everything that could affect you. You do this by playing detective and looking for clues everywhere. To the front in your path of travel, to the sides in your peripheral vision, and glance around for clues to what bizarre things could happen in front or in back of you. If you're really paying attention in the right places, there won't be very many surprises that could get you in trouble. So keep those eyes moving, never stare in one direction for too long, and don't forget to look behind you. But seriously, it is a good idea to check behind you. If you have a mirror on your bike, use it for more than just combing your hair. If you don't have one, just look over your shoulder to see if anything's coming up behind you. Okay, special case number 1. Parked cars. Did you ever feel like you were invisible? Sometimes people in parked cars can't seem to see us bicyclers, so we have to watch out for them. Once again, look for clues. Real clues. Is there a driver in the seat? Is there exhaust smoke? Is the door open slightly? Any turn signals? If you see any of these clues, slow down. Make sure there's no car coming up behind you, in case you have to swerve out of the way. And be ready for just about anything. Swinging car doors. Somebody pulling out. Even someone with shopping bags. And don't drive too fast either. Speeders lose their licenses. Whoops, that's for cars. Speeding on your bicycle means you won't have a lot of time to react if something gets in your way, especially at warp 7. Meanwhile, back on Earth, rain. I knew that. In case of bad weather, be extra careful. And slow down, since you can skid easily on wet pavement. And speaking of special road problems, watch out for grates, bricks, stones, or gravel in your path. And potholes. Each one requires special attention so you don't get into trouble. Now, special case number 2. One of the trickiest driving situations, the intersection. These babies can be dangerous, so approach them with caution. Keep your line of sight high and slow down. Be aware of what's happening in your peripheral vision. Look for clues like cars, bikes, and people coming in from the sides. When coming into an intersection, use hand signals like I did. Take notes. This signal means you're stopping, this one means right turn, and this signal means left turn. Oh, that reminds me. Don't just look for clues when you're driving. Listen, too. And always obey traffic lights and stop signs. They aren't just for cars, you know. They're for us bikers, too. And even if you have a green light, it's still a good idea to look left, right, and straight ahead before going through. Special case number 3. Making a left turn at an intersection. Long before you turn, look all ways for trouble. And control your bike while you're looking. As you get closer, use hand signals to warn drivers that you're turning. Then look behind you to make sure it's safe before you ease your bike over to the left. You gotta be sure the way is clear. As you get closer to the turn, signal again. Then look behind you again. Then left, right, straight ahead. An excellent turn. A good driver is someone who looks at and listens to what's happening on the road around him or her and makes smart decisions. Well, that's enough biking excitement for one day. Of course, you always want to wear your helmet. She's back.
What's happening?
Well, not much. Just passing on some safe driving pointers to my friends.
Driving tips? Your imagination's working overtime again, CJ.
Well, actually, biking tips. I figured with my 10 years biking experience and helping you study, I had something to offer.
Sure, pal.
Wait with that music. Okay, hit it.